a little detail technical about this game. Have you ever find yourself being confused when you read the specifics about damage and these figures numbers and you suddenly feel like it doesn't work? Well, the reason for it is that I just verified with myself. This commander is having damage to battleships from airstrike projectiles 3.5%. And if I put it on this ship Nebraska and I look into specs and I look into the maximum simulated damage, it is not going to show me that number increased. Give me a second, why is it decreased? Give me a second. Alright, well. Still, give me a second, thank you. I'm looking for what is decreasing the damage. Here it says the maximum torpedo damage is 7,600. What can decrease the damage of your torpedoes? Like, there must be logical, systematical. I have no idea. Can you guys see what? There is no reason? I want to see the reason. Like 700 HP out of 3.7, which is easily, we can find a percentage by taking the calculator, putting 700 divided into 3.7, it's 18%. 18. That's a weird number. Usually these weird numbers go with the range, but the range is increased. Why would hit points of the aircraft be related to the range? Is anything else related to this change of a speed of the ship itself? Doesn't relate to aircraft speed. Like, I can assume it's a glitch, or I don't want to assume it's a glitch and just close it. I want to investigate, find what it can be. Like, if I put Williams-Lee, the aircraft is still reduced. If I put Massachusetts, aircraft is reduced. If I put Final Boss, which is Sims, aircraft is reduced. If I put the original commander, aircraft is reduced. Every commander is reducing this thing. Every commander? Can I just like remove commanders completely? And put no commander on it? No. What about Picard? I didn't touch him at all. 30006. Picard! And the only difference between Picard and the other thing is that I just didn't put anything on it. And this one increases the HP, so that's why it's not reduced that much. So every commander is reducing this ship's aircraft health? This says the plane hit points. Oh, that's why it's comparing the module. So this module is giving me more range, but more damage. So now my aircraft is having this full health, and damage is now 6627 on Picard. And now we can compare. But that really is not going to change my point. I will show you. So the basic right now is, let's say this way, the basic of these torpedoes, sorry, I need to show you through here. The base, that's so weird. The base of those torpedoes is 7,600. We are speaking about figures and numbers. I will put on this commander, and it will have nothing selected, just this perk. 706,000. How much do we have here? 6929 from 6627. So for some reason, despite the torpedoes being, let's put a Picard back on. Despite the torpedoes being 7.6, which is maximum torpedo range, probably this is a cap. So if we like compare it, like there is a torpedo reduction. So if we take the zero resistance, which means zero torpedo reduction, let's say this way, I don't know if any ship has it, but let's say the minimal torpedo reaction of this game systematically, this torpedo can put 760. Okay, yet despite the torpedo reduction, the real data is saying that this torpedo can give 6,627. That's how I understand it so far. It makes sense to me. Now if I put Jonathan, so it's 6627. I put Jonathan with only his one perk. It gives me 6627, and this is what I want to show you. It's not going to show you the figure number because this perk is having split into three: battleships, battleships, cruisers, and aircraft carriers. So it doesn't have this. The AI doesn't have program what choice to make, and because it's open, it's up to you to decide it. And because you are relying on this game to give you the numbers, you cannot rely on computation with this game. You get to do it on the paper with calculator. I'll just show you. So if I put this on, the only difference is that I put Tanaka on, add it to the calculation. The calculation, as you can see, doesn't involve. Now it's it's still 6,000 here. Now is 6,927. So from 6,627, Tanaka raised it to 6,925. Yet we know, if you calculate on the paper, that there's even more. It's 3.5% more. So you get to, I don't know, 200 more. It's now 7,100 now. If we finish the realistic calculation, and then when I put this on, See, there's no split. It's clearly just one unit, one inclusion, one calculation. Now it's going to go even more up. 71424, which is raised by 3%. So 6924 to 7124 is around 200. So I can conclude on a paper, make the realistic calculation, and add another 200. And I know now that this commander is having 7,300. Now it continues. If I put Janeway on it, that's the second part of the realistic calculation that I have to do now because of the unreliability of the software game. I had to calculate it, so I'm going to use it. It's going to look same, 6124, yet because it's Janeway, hold on, did I involve it? Yeah, because it's a Janeway, and it's another 3.8, that's another 200. So it's 400 more. So here it is 7124. 200 would be the main perk of this Jonathan, and then there is the 7.3, and then I have 7.5, which is the Janeway edit, and that's all I wanted to show you.